truer words could never be on a pillow. But if you do like the raisins, you can turn it around. Guess what, guys? I have a book coming out soon. If you watch my videos at all, I feel like you should know that I have a book coming out soon, considering I have it on the end screen of every single one of my videos, and I talk about it in every single one of my vlogs. But if you don't pay attention to end screens, or you don't watch until my end screens, or you don't watch my vlogs, then you wouldn't know that I have a book coming out soon. So that's what I'm here to tell you. It's called Saving Mason, and it's about a girl living in a zombie world who gets her leg amputated. And the thing that I like about my book and that I want other people to know is that it doesn't focus on the zombies. Even as I was writing it, I always called it my sort of zombie book. And my first draft on the title page, it was called Zombies Not Zombies. Zombies are just the setting of the story. They're just where the story takes place. They're not what the story is about. The story is about people, more specifically one person's journey after getting her leg amputated in a world that does not accommodate that. So there are a few zombie scenes in it, but I think there's only 4 in the entire book that a zombie shows up. Maybe 5. They're not a super present part of the story. It's just a thing that happens. It's just a thing that exists that people live around, and that's what I like about it and what I want people to know about it before going into it. I don't want people to pick it up and just think it's another zombie book, because it's not. And all of my beta readers, not all of my beta readers don't like zombies, but 3 of them, 3 of my beta readers don't like zombies, one of which hates zombies. They're her least favorite fictional creature, and she loved it. So, just saying, it's not your typical zombie story. If you like zombies, I think you'll still enjoy it for sure. But if you don't like zombies, don't let the zombie part of it deter you from picking it up. That's my thing that I'm gonna say. That in case you're like, Nat, how can you write about someone who's had her leg amputated when you haven't had your leg amputated? You don't know what it's like. It's all gonna be misrepresented and terrible. Well, I will tell you something. I worked with an amputee, and she read 2 versions of my book, and she actually has the exact same kind of amputation on the exact same leg as the main character in my book, which happened by accident, but was pretty interesting and pretty cool. The other thing that you have to remember is that this book represents one person's experience, and everyone experiences things differently. Even if one person is going through the same thing as somebody else, they don't experience it the same way. Nobody does. So this story can never represent every single amputee. No amputee story can represent every single one. The parts of it that are technical are all correct and realistic. But all the things surrounding the main character's thoughts and actions and reactions to things were all approved by my last draft, by the person I was working with. So I think I did a pretty good job there, and I'm pretty proud of it. I also did a ton of research beforehand. So you're probably wondering, when is this book coming out? Well, I don't have an exact answer for you, but I don't think it's going to be any later than mid-June. Because earlier this week, I just approved the layout of the pages, and so now they are continuing to lay out all the pages, and then they're going to send me a proof, and then I'm going to read it and try and find as many typos as I can, and I'm going to tell them to fix the typos, and then they're going to print it! And it's going to be exciting! I feel like, since it's not even May yet, saying middle of June is pretty realistic. Once it is published, it does take a couple weeks for it to be available on Amazon and Indigo. In the past, it's been on Amazon sooner than Indigo, not sure why, but I'm also going to have it available for all e-reader platforms, and I'm going to try and make it available around the same time as the paperback, but with self-publishing and stuff, it's a little hard to actually have everything come together at once and be published all at the same time on a predetermined date. If any of you are self-published authors, then you would know that it can be a little bit difficult, but I'm aiming for mid-June. It might even be before then. If it's later than mid-June, it's because something has happened, I think. So stay tuned for more stuff about Saving Mason coming soon on my channel. I'm gonna have a reading of my first chapter and possibly my second chapter, and possibly the third. No more than that. But I might do readings of the first 3 chapters before the book comes out. if people are responding well to the first one and the second one, I guess. But I'm not going to post more than that. I don't want to give too much away. And I'll probably post an unboxing of the proof of my book, because that's always exciting to see your book in print for the first time. And add it to your Goodreads to read list. I will link it in the description for you. It's actually linked in the description of all of my videos. So check that out. Add it to your to read list. Tell your friends about it. Get excited. And I will talk to you later.